Today, I invite you to discover Montenegro, a small country in the heart of the Balkans, where you can walk along beaches where clothing is optional, taste authentic Mediterranean flavors, and dive into a rich cultural heritage. In this video, I'll share 10 fascinating facts that make this destination a must-visit. Stick around until the end. One of the last items on the list might really surprise you. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming travel documentaries we're working on. So let's set off on this journey through Montenegro together. 10. Porto Montenegro. If you're looking for a nautical destination that keeps impressing you at every turn, Porto Montenegro is definitely worth your attention. Located in Tivat, in the UNESCO-protected Bay of Kotor, this complex was built on what used to be a naval base of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Today, it has become an international hotspot for sailing enthusiasts. Porto Montenegro made history as the first marina in the world to receive platinum certification from the Yacht Harbor Association. It can accommodate vessels of all sizes, including superyachts up to 250 meters long. The marina offers a full range of services, including Wi-Fi, provisioning, fuel stations, and maintenance, ensuring convenience and comfort for every trip. Whether you're looking for a peaceful sailing experience or just want to soak in the sophisticated atmosphere, Porto Montenegro provides top-tier amenities and support to meet any expectation. Regent Porto Montenegro stands out as the premier accommodation within the marina, offering guests rooms and suites with stunning views of the bay. Within the same space, you'll find a luxury spa, a pool club, and restaurants serving everything from Italian-inspired dishes to fresh seafood. A great example is El Posto Giusto, where top-tier service and a diverse menu come together to create unforgettable moments. If shopping is on your agenda, the area is home to high-end brands like Dior and Max Mara, reinforcing the marina's exclusive seaside lifestyle. There's also something for every type of traveler. Whether it's sailing, water sports, yoga, or even beach volleyball, there's no shortage of activities to enjoy. Local culture takes center stage at the Naval Heritage Museum, where visitors can check out a submarine called Hero P.821. And when it comes to events, the marina hosts regattas, fashion shows, and music festivals, attracting both locals and travelers looking for unique experiences. 9. Integration with the European Union. Montenegro has been steadily moving toward European Union membership, working to align its laws and policies with EU standards. This process gained momentum when the country was officially granted candidate status in December 2010, paving the way for a series of major reforms in areas like judiciary, human rights, and economic policies. To meet EU requirements, the government had to revise laws, improve internal processes, and tackle issues affecting transparency. Strengthening the rule of law and judicial reforms, especially in the fight against corruption, became top priorities. However, the journey hasn't been easy. Political challenges and a lack of specialized public administration professionals have created obstacles that require ongoing effort. Despite these challenges, Montenegro remains committed, backed by strong public support. Surveys indicate that around 80% of Montenegrin citizens see EU integration as a crucial step for the country's future. Additionally, civil society organizations play a key role by monitoring negotiations and making recommendations, ensuring that discussions remain inclusive and transparent. This ongoing process highlights the importance of every step toward accession. As Montenegro continues to align with EU regulations, questions arise about how these changes will shape the country's political and economic landscape. Ultimately, successful integration could bring benefits not just to Montenegro, but to the entire Balkan region. 8. Natural beauty. Montenegro is home to breathtaking landscapes that leave travelers in awe. One of its most striking natural wonders is the Tara Canyon, located in Durmitor National Park. Recognized as the second largest canyon in the world, it's often compared to the Grand Canyon in the United States. Walking along the banks of the Tara River and gazing up at the towering rock walls gives you the feeling of standing before something truly massive. The river's crystal-clear waters wind through the canyon in seemingly endless curves, creating a mesmerizing setting that appeals to both adventure seekers and those who simply want to soak in the scenery. For an adrenaline rush, Whitewater rafting on the Tara River offers an even more thrilling perspective of this incredible landscape. Racing down the rapids, surrounded by towering cliffs, is an experience that brings visitors face to face with Montenegro's wild beauty. Another must-see spot is the Blue Cave, located near Kotor. Stepping into this magical place feels like entering another world. The water glows with surreal shades of blue, wrapping everything around it in a dreamlike atmosphere. When sunlight streams through the cave's openings, it creates a dazzling effect that makes the moment feel rare and unforgettable. These are just a few of Montenegro's natural wonders. Every stop along the way sparks curiosity and amazement, leaving travelers with a feeling of wanting to explore even more. 7. The beauty of women. Picture yourself arriving at the beaches of Budva, where the laid-back vibe blends perfectly with an energy that makes you want to stay longer. Beyond the stunning landscapes and crystal-clear waters, something that stands out is the presence of confident women strolling along the shoreline in their swimsuits. There's a constant rhythm of movement, groups of friends chatting under the sun, families enjoying time together, and couples gazing at the sea side by side. When you take a closer look, you'll notice that women in Montenegro carry a unique blend of Eastern European and Mediterranean influences. Many have delicate features and a striking presence, and it's common for them to take good care of their appearance, keeping up with fashion trends and regularly visiting beauty salons. But this isn't just about looks. It's a reflection of cultural pride and a desire to honor traditions while embracing modernity. While they appreciate traditional values, Montenegrin women are also actively engaged in society, pursuing education and careers that reinforce their independence. They are known for their warm and welcoming nature, but they don't hesitate to show ambition and determination in achieving their personal and professional goals. Those who get to know them quickly realize how much they value loyalty in relationships and their ongoing pursuit of mutual respect. If you're planning to visit Budva, take a moment to notice not just the beauty of the beaches, but also how people interact. It's in this blend of tradition and modernity that the experience becomes truly immersive. And if you're curious to learn more about local customs and culture, observing the daily lives of these women will give you an authentic glimpse into what Montenegro has to offer. 6. Nightlife. Thinking about visiting Montenegro but only speak English? No worries. In tourist areas, many people working in the service industry understand basic English and are happy to help. While Montenegrin is the official language, you'll also hear Serbian, Bosnian, Albanian, and Croatian, reflecting the country's rich cultural diversity. With an average age of 30, Montenegro has a relatively young population, and its life expectancy of 73 years is above the global average. This youthful energy is reflected in the lively nightlife, especially in cities like Podgorica, Budva, and Kotor. These hotspots are packed with bars, clubs, lounges, and live music venues that blend local and international beats, drawing in both locals and tourists. Many of these venues are set in historic buildings or right by the sea, creating a perfect atmosphere for drinking, dancing, and socializing. Along the coast, beaches turn into party zones during the summer, featuring beach bars, nightclubs, and open-air events. And with the Adriatic Sea as the backdrop, Montenegro's nightlife delivers an unforgettable experience for those looking to enjoy the night to the fullest. 5. Nude beaches. Ever imagine visiting a place where walking naked on the beach is totally normal? In Montenegro, this is part of a lifestyle that attracts visitors from all over the world. Today, we're diving into the country's Naturist beaches to see why so many tourists feel comfortable soaking up the sun with zero embarrassment. One of the most famous spots is Ada Bojana, located in the south of Montenegro, near the Albanian border. This triangular island, formed by the Bojana River Delta, features a long stretch of sandy beach, shallow waters, and a constant breeze, making it an ideal escape for both non-swimmers and those looking for a peaceful retreat. The Ada Bojana Naturist Resort was established in the 1970s and offers bungalows, villas, and camping areas. Visitors can choose the accommodation that best fits their travel style while staying fully connected with nature. The entire setting promotes a sense of freedom without judgment, where everyone can relax and enjoy the experience on their own terms. How about discovering more naturist hideaways in Montenegro? One option is FKK Sudarina Beach, a small pebble beach located between Bar and Sutomor. To get there, you just follow a forest trail. While it's quite popular in the summer, the crowds thin out during the off-season, making it a perfect spot for meditation and a deep connection with nature. Another hidden gem is St. Mark's Island near Tivat. Here, a secluded beach sits among olive trees and lush Mediterranean vegetation. The only way to reach it is by boat, ensuring privacy and keeping this spot almost untouched. Further south, Crvena Glavica near Sveti Stefan features several small beaches with reddish sand and rocky surroundings. One of them is dedicated to naturists, and while the path to get there is steep, the breathtaking scenery and peaceful atmosphere make it well worth the effort. 4. Healthcare. Now let's talk about the healthcare system in Montenegro. While it's not considered top tier, it covers most of the population's needs. If you work in a managerial position or for a company, you can access public health care for free, as long as you're up to date with monthly contributions. There's also the option of private clinics, where a simple blood test typically costs between $20 and $30. For minor surgical procedures like a kidney treatment, the average cost is around $1,000. These options provide some flexibility, allowing individuals to choose what makes the most sense based on their needs and budget. 3. Cost of living. The cost of living in Montenegro is generally more affordable compared to other parts of Europe. Since the euro is the official currency, it's easy to compare prices, whether you're living there or just visiting. The minimum monthly wage is around $530, though salaries vary significantly depending on the region and industry. In rural areas and smaller towns, living costs tend to be lower. But in high-demand areas like the capital, Podgorica, or tourist hotspots like Kotor, prices go up. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Podgorica typically ranges from $400 to $700 per month, while in tourist-heavy areas like Budva or Kotor, prices can exceed $800, depending on location and type of accommodation. Food is another highlight. A meal at a local restaurant usually costs between $5 and $15, while higher-end dining options can go up to $20 or $30 per person. If you prefer to cook at home, you'll find affordable fruits, vegetables, and dairy products, thanks to Montenegro's strong agricultural tradition. 2. Tourism. Tourism is Montenegro's main source of income, thanks to an economy that, despite operating within a small territory, offers remarkable diversity. Over the years, the country has faced the typical challenges of a post-socialist period, but has worked hard to modernize its infrastructure and strengthen its ties with European markets. This shift has directly fueled the growth of tourism, which has become one of the pillars of the local economy. The mix of beaches, mountains, and historic cities draws millions of visitors every year. To keep up with this growing demand, both the government and private sector have invested heavily in improving services and expanding the hotel industry. Step by step, Montenegro has built a reputation as a high-end travel destination, especially for those into adventure tourism and ecotourism. One of its biggest highlights is the Tara River Canyon, the second deepest canyon in the world, which serves as a prime spot for rafting and water sports enthusiasts. Across the country, visitors can also find mountain biking trails, paragliding experiences, and canyoning routes, all perfect for those looking to connect with Montenegro's wild nature. Meanwhile, ecotourism initiatives are on the rise, promoting landscape preservation and sustainable travel practices. With this blend of attractions and a growing commitment to sustainability, Montenegro continues to climb the ranks as one of the most sought-after international travel destinations. 1. The country's history. Montenegro has been through a long journey under the rule of various empires, facing challenges that ranged from loss of autonomy to key milestones on its path to sovereignty. The first Slavic communities arrived in the 7th century, establishing principalities that, throughout the Middle Ages, experienced periods of independence while also falling under the rule of Byzantine, Serbian, and Ottoman powers. Despite constant shifts in control, a strong sense of unity remained. In 2006, a historic referendum confirmed Montenegro's full independence, marking the beginning of a new chapter in its history. Since then, the country has worked to preserve its traditions while embracing tourism, inviting the world to discover its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage. Every stage of this journey explains why Montenegro continues to spark curiosity. The country's dedication to its local culture and deep-rooted traditions proves that, despite its small size, it carries a powerful story of resilience, transformation, and diversity. This balance between history and renewal is what makes Montenegro a destination worth exploring in every detail.